So, about last night, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are like really doing your thing on some of my videos. I appreciate it so much. So, anyway, about last night's episode of Temptation Island, episode 8. So, we start out with Tom, the hypocrite, so devastated that her message was her growth, basically. Like, if you're not changing the things that I asked you to change, then we're not going to be together. That's just basically what she's saying. And like, be afraid, be very afraid. And before he sees anything, he takes that as her, trying to tell him something, which he's not getting the message that she's actually trying to tell him. He's getting, oh, I cheated on you and I want to soften the blow. No, she's saying, I will leave your ass if you do not get it together. And I obviously see you're not getting it together. So I don't even understand his tears, honestly, because he can cry 1 minute, but then, give him a couple seconds with Sophia or whatever, and then the flirty Tom comes right back out. I don't know if I would be able to give someone a lap dance if I'm thinking that my significant other, the person I love so much, is cheating on me. I don't think that something that simple, or just a game, would be able to bring me out of the funk that I was in, or he was in. Um, he thinks that she broke the trust because she physically, or she kissed somebody. He doesn't feel that he broke the trust because he feels he's being respectful because he didn't kiss or have sex. And the issue has always been his thought of what her respect level should be versus what her respect level is. He doesn't realize you're over there, okay, you're putting suntan lotion on a female, then you're slapping a female's butt. This is something that you probably wouldn't do in front of her, so why don't you feel that you have crossed any type of line? Any any physical touch, he should have realized, would have been him showing her that he was not going to change and isn't, committed to their relationship and doesn't really care about what she asked of him, because there are two men in the house who are learning about themselves. They are spending time with women, but they're not crossing any lines. So you don't have to touch, slap ass, carry, or anything that you did to feel that you have grown. If you wanted to actually change, you would have not done any of those things, because that is the reason why you're there. Your flirtiness is why you're there. And you forgot that you put in your message, I'm embracing my flirtiness. So basically, you're saying my flirtiness is here to stay, but you want her to be over there, missing you, which she is, and acting a way that you are not acting. Um, Kendall, he's disgusting. I wish they would have shown at the bonfire. I wish they would have showed him talking to Tula instead of the little clip that they showed between him and Alexis, because yeah, I guess it hit, it was a slap in the face for her, and it's a slap that she needs. But I think that the biggest slap was basically when he's saying to Tula, like, there's no one who can make her happy, or no one who could give her more. Basically, it's she's not going to get any better than me. And our unhappiness in a relationship, we've come to the conclusion that it's just her. Not that I cheated, it's just her. Not that I probably treat her like shit, because it looks like you treat her like shit. It's just her. All the things that she lacks, nothing that you need to change. And Tula is exactly right. He doesn't know it. And he's not going to respect a woman unless she is the man in the relationship, period. I don't care if she don't have as much money as he does, doesn't do as much in the relationship as he does. If he has a woman that's going to raise her voice to him and tell him like, you're not going to talk to me like that, you're not going to da 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 da, and go on and on and on, he's not going to respect her because he first of all, he doesn't really know how to respect a woman who, I'm not going to even say not doesn't respect herself. He doesn't know how to respect a woman that can, wants to be a submissive woman, and not submissive in the wrong sense. Just a submissive woman who wants, her man to be the leader of the relationship, but actually is going to lead them somewhere good. Um, he doesn't know how to. He's not going to know how to treat that type of woman. He needs somebody. He needs, like I said, he needs a woman that's a man in the relationship, and that's it. I mean, he doesn't, and he actually needs a woman who doesn't really make him feel secure in the relationship, because he feels so secure with Erica that because he gives all these things, she's never going to go anywhere. He needs a woman who's always going to make him sit and wonder, like, you know, she looked at this guy. Is she going to want to leave me for this guy? Or, this guy makes more money, or this guy does something better. And I know that this woman will leave me just like that. That's the type of woman he needs. The type of woman that's always going to make him stay on his toes, doing the things that he should be doing in the relationship. That's the only type of woman he's going to respect, because any woman who wants to just, be in a relationship and feel supported and feel protected by her man, he's not going to treat her as she deserves to be treated. I think that I wish Alexis would have stayed and listened to the whole conversation that he had with Tula. But I mean, I think every woman really sees through Kendall except Alexis. And then, there's Nicole. I think Nicole is a lost soul. I mean, why would she want to even try to not come between, but even, have try to develop something, or listen to him say that he could possibly develop something with her, when he just told you, I want to see how the relationship, how mine and Erica's conversation goes, and if it doesn't go the way I wanted to, basically, then I could possibly leave with Alexis by myself, or now with you. And I think really what it is Kendall just wants to have sex with Nicole again, because her sex was probably better than Alexis. That's how I am taking it, because how can you have a connection with her? You showed no interest in her, other than when the woman that you did show interest in invited her into y'all bed, and now you want it all the time. And it's I just believe that it's because her sex is better. I think he thinks Alexis is prettier, but I think that the sex is better with Nicole. And that if he possibly did, I don't believe that he would be in a relationship with Nicole outside of this. But if he ever met up with her again outside of this, that he knows that she would be down to have another woman in the bed with him. Alexis, I don't, okay, I understand like the first night, like last week, why she went to bed. I think that it was kind of like maybe she was a little disgusted in the fact that, he thought that they should have another threesome, and or just the fact that he was just like shit faced drunk. This t- Last night, her going to bed early, I really don't know how to take her. I don't know if she's basically trying to, give him that inch to see if he takes them out, girl, you know he's going to take the mile. He took the mile when he starts sleeping with you and has a girlfriend. There's nothing that Kendall says that should make you feel that you are secure with him and that he's going to leave with you. And I mean, she's going to say he hurt her, but you kind of, opened yourself up to it. And I mean, you knew it was a gamble when you went there trying to basically take somebody else's man. So we will see what happens next week. No, you know what? I do want to talk about Erica. Erica speaking with Jesse, all the things that she's saying do sound good, and like really noticing the things that she wants in her next relationship. And then when she's at the bonfire and she sees Kendall talking to Alexis, and she starts crying because she basically did create that monster. Not that he probably wasn't the same way before she got with him, but she made him feel comfortable enough to treat her the way that he treats her, and he knows that she's not going to speak up. But I don't think that she's still going to be strong enough to stay away from him. I do think that she won't leave there with him, but I think that once they get home, he's going to reach out to her. She's going to fall for it, or I got to come get my clothes, and then he's going to talk to her, or he's going to have a gift waiting for her, something just to reel her back in. And I don't think that she's going to be strong enough to, not take the bait. I would like to think so, but I just don't think that she is ready. But I guess we will see.